Hello everyone, welcome to my channel all about mechanical engineering. In today's video, we will take another question on projection of lines. An example in which front view length is given to us and along with the front view length, its inclination, that is alpha, is also given in the question. Before moving ahead with this question, make sure you have subscribed my channel, and if you like this video, like and share it with your friends for whom this video can be beneficial. A line RS 100 mm in length has its front view inclined at 45 degrees to XY line. Endpoint R is in VP and 25 mm above HP. Front view of the line measures 60 mm. Draw the projections of the line RS when the other endpoint S is in the first quadrant. Also find its true inclination with HP and VP. Let's extract the given data first. Here the name of the line is RS and true length is mentioned as 100 mm. Next, front view is inclined at 45 degrees. Front view inclination is denoted by alpha, so alpha becomes 45 degrees for this question. Endpoint R, front view and top view locations are given. So here top view location is mentioned first and then front view location is mentioned. Don't get confused with this. Next, front view line measures 60 mm, so front view length is given as 60 mm here, and other end point S, its position is given as per the quadrant, so it is in first quadrant. What is required to be found? Theta and phi, that is true inclinations with HP and VP. Let's put this given data on this solution in order to understand how to proceed for the solution. So this is the general solution which I use to solve each and every question on projection of lines. Please note that the positions shown here for this front view and top view points of the line may be different from the given positions. I'm just using this as a reference to put the given data and understand how to proceed to obtain the solution. So we have top view and front view positions given. So we have this R dash and R's position given to us. We have alpha, so we have this angle with us. Also we have this front view length, so we can draw up to this point. We can draw XY line, we can take R dash, we can take R at a particular angle alpha, that is 45 degrees. I can draw my front view length, that is 60 mm. If I'm able to draw this much, then obviously at this point D dash parallel to XY we can draw the locus. If we can draw the locus, then keeping compass on this front view point at any distance, that is front view length 60 mm in compass, we can rotate it back and bring it parallel to XY. Up to this point if we are able to bring, then we can project it down like this, and on this point the true length is intersecting with this line. So we have the true length, that is 100 mm. So we can take this 100 mm in the compass, keeping compass on C, cutting an arc on this vertical line, we can obtain this point. Once this point is obtained, we can draw the locus parallel to XY. Once the locus is obtained, then you have to draw a vertical line from D dash, because D dash and D will be lying on the same vertical line and D will be available on this locus. So this is the point D, that is top view point. Here it will be for S. So once you have obtained the top view point, you can join it and the final top view can be obtained. Now the last thing, in order to obtain theta, we should draw this line. Once the locus is available, you have to take 100 mm, that is true length in your compass, keeping compass on front view point and cutting on the locus, and you can get this angle theta. Now let's draw the solution. So this is the data I'm keeping for reference. Starting with the XY line, taking a vertical projector. As per the given position, front view of R will be 25 mm above XY line and top view will be on XY itself because R is in VP. Then taking an angle alpha, that is 45 degrees in our case, drawing a line and taking 60 mm on it and drawing a locus. This will be the locus of S in front view, and we will be having the front view point S dash. Now taking compass, with the help of compass, taking 60 mm as radius, keeping compass on R dash, rotating it and bringing up to this point, that is making it parallel to XY. From here, dropping a line vertically downwards. Now taking true length 100 mm in the compass, keeping compass on R here and cutting an arc, obtaining the point corresponding to this. As this is mentioned as D2, it will be mentioned here S2, joining it. Now we can draw the locus parallel to XY. Once we have drawn the locus, just project a vertical line from front view point of S, that is S dash, and here the intersection point is, as you can see, it is your top view point, so the name will be here S, and this is our final top view. Once you have obtained this top view, taking 100 mm in your compass as radius, keeping compass on R dash, cutting an arc on the locus of S in front view, naming corresponding point, so it will be S1 dash, joining it. Now these are the angles theta and phi which are required to be found. You can measure these angles from here. That is your final answer. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.